Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on the Flash Season 4. Usually over the break I haven't been uploading for not every day, so it's usually every 2 or 3 days, and now I think this is 4 videos in a row. So this should give you a hint that we are heading into Comic-Con, and the season should soon be with us. So over my past 2 videos regarding Season 4 of The Flash, I have been going over some photos and even a clip as well of the filming for Episode 1, which is currently entitled The Flash Reborn. So with that title, they essentially confirmed that Barry Allen will most likely escape or be let out of the Speed Force by the end of the first episode at the latest. But I think if we are going to be completely honest, I really don't think most of us find it all that surprising that Barry will return at some point in Episode 1. But anyway, what we have seen pop up online over the past few days is actually a photo of Grant Gustin, who plays Barry Allen, aka The Flash, on the show of course. And this photo is with a fan in Vancouver where they actually filmed the show. As you can see here, Grant is rocking a beard, I guess. I mean, Grant isn't one of those guys who is meant to rock the facial hair, but, you know, good on him for giving it a go at least. Anyway, Grant had been seen with his facial hair over the past month or so, like on Instagram and stuff like that, but many believed it would be shaved off before filming began for the new season, similar to what Stephen Amell does before starting new seasons on Arrow. Like, he'll keep the beard and sort of tease that, oh, Green Arrow or Oliver Queen could have a goatee in this season, and then he'll ruin everyone's hopes and expectations and shave a couple of days before starting the new season of filming. But due to the fact that Grant has now been spotted in Vancouver with the same facial hair essentially, this has once again made many believe that we will see Barry Allen emerge from the Speed Force throughout Episode 1 at some point, looking a bit different than when we last saw him in the Season 3 finale when he willingly entered the Speed Force to put it to balance. Now, even though I think it would be pretty neat, like that's a weird word to use, but yeah, it's pretty neat to see our version of Barry Allen come out of the Speed Force in that way. We have seen Jay Garrick trapped in the Speed Force as well in Season 3 for a decent length of time. And when he emerged in the Season 3 finale, he didn't have any facial hair like he did in the Season 2 finale when he was freed from that mask. He looked the same as when he entered. However, the show could make it out that because Jay was in that prison, time could have moved slower in that particular area of the Speed Force, which would account for how he emerged looking the same as he did as when he entered. But for some reason, I don't know why, but I just do feel that Barry won't simply be in that Speed Force prison as many others do believe. I do think he will be elsewhere, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's pleasant. It's not like Barry's in the Speed Force sitting on a beach drinking out of a coconut. I still think Barry will not be having that fun of a time, and the Speed Force will 100% definitely be punishing him for something, or for the actions in Season 3 and even the end of Season 2. Now, as I've said, we've seen the Barry facial hair, but the thing is, Grant could have been asked to grow it as much as he could, and then the stylists and the producers and stuff could say what sort of facial hair design they want Barry to have when he comes out of the Speed Force. I'd be very surprised if he came out looking like that. Like, it's natural beard growth, but for TV they sometimes just want to make it look a bit better, so I think they might shave it down and just give him a bit of stubble, if you know what I mean. Just so they can make it look how they want, because I think that's why it just looks so weird and a bit unnatural, and why so many people think that he will shave it off, just because it doesn't look like what they would actually do on the show. So I definitely think he's been asked to grow it out, but it's so they can shave it down and trim it down to what they want it to look like. Another question about Barry coming out of the Speed Force is whether Barry will come out with a new suit, or if he'll come out and get a new suit as soon as he exits. Now, my answer to this is I think that could be the case. There has been a lot of rumors about Barry, the one getting the new suit, because I think Wally's going to keep the yellow suit he has. I really doubt there's going to be too much improvement there. But in regards to Barry, I did mention this last season when we were talking about Season 3 stuff, but we have that 2024 suit, which I think probably 99, if not 98% of the people that watch the show think is the much better suit. I just think it looks better. It's a bit brighter. I like the little details and stuff on the legs and all that. I just think it looks like a much better suit. And you got to realize that they spent money making this suit. They're not going to make it for one episode. So I actually think Barry will 100% get that suit, or they're going to take that suit and add little modifications just to make it a bit different. But he'll essentially get that suit that we saw in the 2024 episode towards the end of Season 3. One other thing to bring up about The Flash, a lot of people have been asking me about this, and I think it was about a week ago, maybe just under a week ago, it came out that there's going to be this new visual effects character. The character is going to be completely VFX, so that's something like Gorilla Grodd or King Shark. And essentially they're going to be a main character from what people are saying. Now, I haven't read anything saying it's confirmed to be like a main character, so someone that's in the majority of the episodes, but it does sound like this character is going to be a decent part of season 4. And that this like VFX character is going to challenge the VFX team like nothing they've had before. So it's going to be more challenging than King Shark and Gorilla Grodd. And if you think about that, that's pretty impressive. I guess you could even chuck the Dominators in from the crossover as well. So I'm actually very intrigued to see what this character is. My first thought is because they're saying he's going to, or this character might I say, is going to be in like an extended period of the season, it does make me think it could be connected to the Thinker if he does end up being the villain, because in the comics, the Thinker ends up taking like an artificial intelligence form where he's like this big green thing with like a silver head. I'll show a picture on the screen right now. This is like what he looks like. So this could be that visual effects character that they would have to do. And if you think about it, it could be pretty difficult to do because I think they could do something where maybe he could come out of like any technology maybe. That could be how the Thinker is so threatening because he can like access all this form of technology and control it. And if you think about it, our current day society relies and runs off technology so much. If like something little went wrong or someone was able to get a decent control of it, they could control the world if you think about it. But because this is the Flash, they'll probably just make it that he's just controlling Central City because they have to sort of keep it contained. But I think that could be a cool way to introduce like a VFX character if it's going to be such a main part, is that if it's the Thinker and like this is like the artificial intelligence like physical form, if that makes sense. Hopefully I am making sense, but if you don't understand what I'm getting at, let me know in the comment section down below and I'll try to answer any sort of confusing questions you might have. Also, one last thing to mention, it's not really about the Flash, actually has nothing to do with the Flash, it's about Arrow. Arrow has its proper filming starting this week. They had like 1 day of filming last week, and I think that was just really like little things because Stephen Amell wasn't available, so it's with other characters that we're filming. So hopefully that means we will get some stuff from that to talk about, which I'm very excited about because there hasn't really been too much Arrow stuff to talk about. We've just been talking about stuff that could be happening in season 6. I had to think about that for a second, might I say. Season 6 of Arrow finally starts filming this week, like properly with Stephen Amell and stuff. So hopefully we get some stuff to talk about then, and I'm sure we will, and I'm excited about it, and hopefully you guys are as well. But thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, it'd be awesome if you could leave a like on it just to show your support for the channel. As I said, let me know in the comment section down below anything about the video and all that good stuff. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.